Okay, so I've set up here on a tripod, and let me go into the menu and just do a basic reset so that we're all on the same page. And basically I have a scene here of the waterfalls, and I'm just going to take a regular shot first because this is a pretty nice scene. And I'm in aperture priority, as you can see. And the only thing I'm going to do probably for this scene, I'm going to go into a 2-second delay on the shutter, which is there. 2-second delay anti-shock. Let me go ahead and put the camera into large fine plus raw. And single point autofocus, auto white balance, auto ISO. Let's go ahead and put that at 200. And for my aperture, I think f8 is, and this is the 14 to 42 kit lens. We're just going to go ahead and shoot at f8, so let's go ahead and focus and see what happens there. And that looks pretty good, so I'm going to take a picture here. Okay, so I think that should come out pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Alright, now the next thing I want to show you is how to get sort of a slow shutter effect without using an ND filter, but using actually high-res mode. And you can get a nice smooth water flowing kind of shot using high-res mode. So let's go into the menu, and it's right here in shooting menu number 2. So let's go over, and I'm going to scroll down to high-res shot and click over again, come down, and this is 1 second. So that means after I hit the shutter, it's going to wait 1 second before it takes the picture. And you have to be on a tripod pretty much. Charge time is if you're using a flash. You don't have to worry about that because, you know, it's plenty of light here. And that's it for a high-res shot. Now, the only limitation to the high-res shot is you can't go over f8. So you can see, even though I'm clicking this dial, I can go down, but with this lens, for some reason, it won't let me go over f1.8. I haven't tried other lenses, but with this lens, that's what it is. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull out my ND filter again, my graduated ND filter. And I'm just going to hold it there in front and take a picture. Okay. Put this back in here. And let's just take a quick look at that if we can. I'm not going to do it here on the back of the camera, but for you guys on YouTube right now, you should be seeing. And I think that came out pretty good. Let's compare that to the previous picture. And yeah, the water is definitely smoother between the two. All right, let's start here. So I moved the camera into the movie mode, and I've recomposed a little bit. But let me show you the settings I have here. Auto ISO is fine. It's going to be at ISO 200 anyway. And I turned off the stabilization. Natural profile is fine. Auto white balance is fine. Single, that doesn't matter. Single point autofocus, that's good. Because I'm just going to focus on sort of the lower third or just bottom of center. And aperture priority is fine. And we're at 60p. Let's see. Let's go to 60p super fine. that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and start to record. And you'll notice down here some effects, and I want to show you what we can do with those. So basically now we're recording at 60p superfine full HD, and I'm getting a nice waterfall scene here, and you know, it's something I could probably loop and keep it as a screensaver or something, right? But what you can do with this scene is you can actually get a slow shutter effect using this blur effect icon right here on the camera. And I've done this a few times in other videos, and maybe you didn't notice. But let me show you what that does. Let's go ahead and touch that. Oh, sorry. Let's stay in natural. This is this one here that looks like a ball moving. This is the blur effect here. So let me turn that on. And look what it does to the water. It just slows everything down. So that's really, really kind of cool. You know, I haven't seen any videos on people using this slow motion effect for waterfalls and moving water, or really anything else, other than people walking and they're kind of ghosting a little bit, and that's okay. But this, I think, is a lot more useful, and you can use a lot more anytime you have any kind of moving water.